Ah, good morning and happy hump day, everyone. Let's see. What is my low, my high, my act of kindness? Well, I guess for one thing, I have to point out that it definitely rained yesterday. You wouldn't know because the sun is actually shining pretty bright. It's actually like partly cloudy today. Like the sun is clearly bright and it's shining through the clouds, but there's definitely see more clouds than blue sky as I'm looking outside. But the clouds are just thin enough where like the sun is shining through. That's why it looks so bright out. Which I actually like that. I really do. But it definitely rained. Not that that's my high. It's just something I noticed as I was getting ready to start recording this video. Anything bad happened yesterday that would constitute as a low. Well, I guess yesterday kind of seemed on the slow side. So, I guess my low is that Tuesday just felt kind of long. I mean, again, nothing really major is going on until later this evening when the Masked Singer comes back with the quarterfinals, which I'm really excited for. My high is family time with, we had tacos for dinner. It was awesome. We had tacos. All right. And we did it on Tuesday. We actually had Taco Tuesday. It was awesome. And what's even better is, I made, pickled red onions and pickled jalapenos, probably 10 months ago. And, they were amazing. Pickled jalapenos here's the thing, pickled jalapenos are less spicy than actual jalapenos, but the kick is definitely still there. So, fair warning. But man, it was awesome having tacos on Tuesday. I mean, here's the thing. Tuesdays are the days that, my mom watches my nephews all day. And by the time it's done, she's so exhausted she doesn't really want to do anything in terms of cooking dinner and stuff. So if we're going to have anything that she makes, I have to help, which was my act of kindness. I actually helped prepare dinner. I chopped the onions. I grated the cheese. I toasted the tortillas. Get them nice and warm. What else did I do? Other acts of kindness I did was took out the garbage because today's garbage day, and I also emptied the dehumidifier for my dad. So I actually did quite a lot, substantially a lot, and it was all good. It was all very solid overall. So, this is quite interesting because, tonight's the night, man. We got to speculate who's going to go on to the semifinals for the Masked Singer. Honestly, that's about the only idea I have right now. Unfortunately, One Piece is coming back, and I know that the scans are out. Here's the thing. I'll read the scans, but I don't count that as a reaction. Basically, when you read scans for One Piece manga chapters, basically it's okay, you know what's going to happen, but how is it going to happen? So that's why I don't really make my official reaction video until, Monday, because I will actually be reading the chapter for the first time for all you guys to see my reaction. So it's a little hard. I guess right now I've been thinking just in general about what's on the horizon. Yeah, I have Mother's Day, which seriously, by this time tomorrow, I will be not here. literally not here. I will be trying to get up early and grab flowers for my mom for Mother's Day. Yeah, unfortunately, my mom is working. Literally, she had surgery on her wrist a few months ago. Her first day back to work is Mother's Day itself. So I will not be seeing my mom on Mother's Day. So I have to go, I got some of her gift already. I got her a card. I got her some of her favorite candy. But I was going to wait just a little bit until, it was closer to the end of the week so the flowers could be, fresher. So, I got a lot to do. I have much to prepare for I guess I could get the flowers today. On the one hand, I get it over with, and really, when you get flowers, all you gotta do is put them in a vase or a vase for however long you want to keep them in the vase/vase for. So, the option's definitely there. Not to mention, everywhere that you can think of that's gonna have roses, because I usually get my mom roses. So, I'm gonna get my mom roses. A lot of places have some really solid deals. Hands down, I think the best deal is Walmart for last time I checked, it's a dozen roses for, it should be under $10, but seriously, that's one thing about shopping at Walmart. You never usually have to worry about New York State tax. But when you're buying roses, you do. Don't get me wrong. A part of me gets why, because not everything is above the whole New York State tax law thing you buy. Because there's a bag of hard candy I would sometimes get that's $1.48. You're only paying $1.48. You're not paying tax, you're not paying anything else, just $1.48. With roses, they're $9.99, but 8% tax would be 72 plus, $10.71 or something like that, which is still a pretty solid deal for a dozen fairly high quality roses. But still, but that's because you gotta pay tax. Another reason why that is, specifically roses, it's because, believe it or not, the rose is the official state flower of New York. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. The state flower of New York is the red rose. I actually know a couple of state flowers, partly because two states have the same flower. Pennsylvania and Connecticut actually have the mountain laurel. Yeah, didn't bet you know that. South Carolina is the yellow jessamine. Those are the only state flowers I know. But, okay, seriously, how many of you actually officially, how many of y'all know the state flowers of every state? The fact I even know one is the fact I even remember one is impressive enough as it is. But, yeah, I'm gonna get my mom some roses. Man, this Mother's Day is gonna be so weird because my mom's gonna be working. My sister-in-law will be gone. I don't know where she's going. It's gonna be my dad, myself, and possibly my brother and my 3 nephews. A guy's day in for Mother's Day isn't, ideal. But, at least we're surrounded by family, which is always a good thing. I know there are some Mother's Day brunches going on and stuff, but honestly, with it today and sometimes my family will go to those things. The problem is, today's Wednesday. For me to get an outfit ready, I need to scramble to get an outfit ready to go. At the moment, all I know is that I have underwear and undershirt, black socks and black shoes. Those are like the only thing. Oh, and a black belt. So yeah, underwear, undershirt, black socks, black belt, black shoes. That's all I know I got. Unfortunately, because fun fact about living on your own, sometimes you can actually keep some of your stuff at your folks' place if you want to. I mean, honestly, the only thing I have at my folks' place is like clothes. Specifically like my nice clothes that you would otherwise have to like dry clean and press because, a single loser would have no idea how to do that, but your parents would. So that's why. So I'm gonna have to do some planning. I mean, again, at the moment, I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I hope my family as a whole does something. And don't get me wrong, I love being with my family. I mean, just the other day, it was just my dad and I for like that whole weekend. And it was great. Just the two of us. It was absolutely wonderful. But there's definitely a huge difference when it's just two people versus obviously more than two people. So we'll see. We'll have to see what's going on. I do know that this weekend, there's gonna be like a Moonlight Oddities market, which I'm gonna go to for a little bit. The dairy bar is giving free pony rides. I told my mom about that, and she's totally gonna take my nephews to do that, which will be her last day before she has to go back to work. So for sure, she's gonna spend that afternoon doing something fun with her grandchildren. Which, I mean, that's actually one. Here's the thing. I actually consider myself a decent uncle simply because, I actually tried looking for good things for my nephews to do, or other good kids who would be good influences for my nephews. It's just, again, you can't see your family, you can't see other family members all the time. I know that. Plus, my nephews are on a bit of a schedule, which, that just goes to show that my brother and my sister-in-law are good parents, obviously. No question there. So, basically, it's not that my ideas are hit and miss. It's just they have to coordinate with my nephew's schedule, which is fine. I mean, again, they're not my kids; they're my brother's kids. I'm not gonna say he's wrong for doing what he does. And lots of people parent differently, and he just likes to parent his own way. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to judge. I don't judge. I don't say anything. Because it's not my kid. Actually, it was nice seeing my nephews yesterday, too. I saw my nephews yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. Now that the weather's warm, though, my parents actually have a sandbox. And, okay, seriously, can someone tell me, what my parents can do for, keeping sand, obviously not, dry, because in the winter you're exposed to elements, you're not going to be dry, but, not as wet as it was, because, seriously, it was, it is a lot of work keeping the sandbox from getting, not dry or keeping a sandbox dry during the winter. They had to put two different covers on. They had to put rocks over the covers to make sure that nothing blew away. And water's still underneath anyway. It was insane. I know that because a couple times I helped change that cover. And yeah, it's a lot of work, but my nephew's having a lot of fun. My mom's gonna be opening up her pool very soon. I'm sure my nephew's gonna love to do that. Honestly, you know what? I do feel like going swimming again. I do. I can't wait till my mom opens up the pool again. I can't wait until I go back up to Cuba Lake and I literally start every video up there with me jumping in the water. I actually grown accustomed to that format, even though I mean, listen, I'm jumping in what's an otherwise cold lake. Even on a warm day, like, the cold water is a huge shell shock. So, looking forward to that. When you help my dad get the boat in, we're definitely gonna be doing that. Yeah. There's just a lot I have to prepare for. And I'm gonna have to think long and hard about some things. But overall I am very excited. I can't wait. I think we're gonna be in for a very good summer. I think so. We just gotta make it through the end of the month of May. Literally the Masked Singer finale should be right before Memorial Day weekend, which would be great. Like, I think that would be a great way to kick off. Like, having the Masked Singer season 11 finale be like the official kickoff to Memorial Day weekend, even though technically it would only be Wednesday night. Like, I think that's right to do. And then after Memorial Day weekend, I can go to Honor Roll for some watermelon feather salad. I'm excited for that. But alas, it's only hump day. It's only May 8th. We got a long way to go. So, yeah. I hope y'all like this video. Like, subscribe, and keep the channel on social media. As always, I'm very homely. This video for all of you guys watching Jordan. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk, channel is going to be here to let me know. Always back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.